Now, I want you all to really think about that for a moment. Give the world reason to remember your name. Because, my friends, that right there is the key to leaving an indelible mark on this world, to creating a legacy that will outlive us all. You see, far too often, we find ourselves content to simply blend in, to go through the motions of our daily lives without ever truly standing out or making a meaningful impact. We get caught up in the rat race, the endless pursuit of material wealth and status, and we lose sight of the deeper meaning and purpose that should be the driving force behind our actions. But my friends, I'm here to tell you that it's time to change that. It's time to stop playing small, to stop allowing ourselves to be defined by the limitations and expectations of others. Because the truth is, each and every one of us has the power within us to do something truly extraordinary, to leave an unforgettable legacy that will inspire and uplift those around us. And you know what the best part is? When you start to live and breathe that mindset, when you commit to giving the world a reason to remember your name, it has this incredible ripple effect that reaches far beyond just your own life. Because as you demonstrate what's possible when you refuse to be constrained by the status quo, when you tap into the full breadth of your potential, you start to inspire and empower those around you. Your family, your friends, your colleagues. They can't help but be drawn to that kind of positive, transformative energy. Suddenly, they start to see the realm of possibility expanding in their own lives. They start to believe that maybe, just maybe, they too can achieve the kind of extraordinary things that you're working towards. And you know what, my friends? That's when the real magic starts to happen. Because when you've got a network of people all feeding off of that same unstoppable drive to leave their mark on the world, all committed to supporting and uplifting one another, there's simply no limit to what you can accomplish. It's like a rising tide that lifts all boats. As each person in your circle taps into their own limitless potential, it creates a ripple effect that just keeps growing and growing. And let me tell you, the impact that this kind of collective, community-driven mindset can have is truly incredible. Because when you've got a group of people all laser-focused on a common vision, all determined to see each other succeed, the results can be absolutely mind-blowing. Projects get completed faster, obstacles get overcome more easily, and the sense of camaraderie, of shared purpose, it becomes this unbreakable bond that keeps everyone moving forward, even in the face of the toughest challenges. And you know what the best part is, my friends? When you start to cultivate this kind of energy and momentum within your own circle, it has a way of rippling out and impacting the broader community as well. Because as more and more people start to witness the incredible things that can happen when you refuse to simply blend in, when you commit to leaving a lasting legacy, they can't help but be inspired to do the same in their own lives. It's like this contagious wave of possibility and purpose that just keeps spreading, touching and transforming the lives of everyone it comes into contact with. And the more people that get swept up in it, the more it starts to become this unstoppable force for good in the world. Because at the end of the day, my friends, that's what this is all about. Not just achieving your own personal goals and dreams, but using that success, that unwavering commitment to leaving your mark, to inspire and uplift those around you, to be a shining example of what's possible when you refuse to be defined by the limitations of others. And you know what? The beautiful thing is, it doesn't matter what your specific goals or dreams might be, whether you're aiming to start your own business, to climb the corporate ladder, to make a difference in your community, the principles are the same. The power of unshakable determination, of refusing to settle for anything less than leaving a lasting legacy, it applies across the board. Because at the end of the day, my friends, true lasting success, it's not about the individual accolades or the material rewards. It's about the impact that you have, the lives that you touch, the ripple effect that your actions create in the world around you. And when you learn to live and breathe that mindset, when you commit to that level of unwavering drive and purpose, you unlock a power within yourself that allows you to achieve things that you never even thought possible. Not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of everyone who crosses your path. So let's do this, my friends. Let's commit to this journey of leaving a legacy that will outlast us all. Let's get crystal clear on our why. Let's paint a vivid picture of the vision we're working towards. And let's show up day in and day out with the kind of disciplined, relentless action that's going to make it a reality. Because I can promise you the rewards on the other side of that commitment, the transformation that you'll experience both personally and in terms of the impact you have on the world around you, it's going to be nothing short of extraordinary. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's start taking those bold, confident steps forward, no matter what obstacles might try to get in our way. Let's surround ourselves with a network of like-minded individuals who are committed to the same vision of leaving a lasting legacy. And let's watch as the universe conspires to support and uplift us, clearing the path and opening up incredible new possibilities that we never even knew existed. Because, my friends, the truth is, when you commit to giving the world a reason to remember your name, when you fully embody that mindset of unwavering determination and purpose, the only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to shatter those limits, to redefine what's possible, and to leave an indelible mark on the world in the process. So let's do this, my friends. Let's go out there and show the world what we're made of. Let's give the world a reason to remember our names, and let's watch as the magic starts to unfold, because the future is ours for the taking, and I can't wait to see what incredible things we're able to achieve when we refuse to be held back. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. That all sounds great, Jim, but how exactly do I put this into practice? How do I cultivate that level of unwavering drive and determination in my own life? Well, my friends, I'm so glad you asked, because I've got a few key strategies and practices that I've found to be absolutely essential in making this mindset a reality. The first, and perhaps most important, is to get clear on your why. You see, far too often we get caught up in the pursuit of our goals and dreams without ever really taking the time to dig deep and understand the underlying motivation that's driving us forward. I want to start my own business. I want to get in the best shape of my life. I want to write that book I've always been dreaming about. But my friends, those are just the surface level goals. The real magic happens when you start to explore the deeper reasons behind them, the bigger vision, the legacy you want to leave, the impact you want to have on the world around you. Because when you've got that crystal clear sense of purpose, when you can articulate the why behind your actions, it becomes this unwavering force that propels you forward, even in the face of the toughest challenges. It's like you've got this unshakable foundation, this driving force that keeps you motivated and inspired, no matter what obstacles might come your way. And the more you can connect with that deeper sense of meaning and purpose, the more you can bring it to the forefront of your consciousness, the more powerful and transformative it becomes. And you know what the best part is? When you've got that kind of clarity and focus, when you're operating from a place of profound why, it has a way of attracting the right people, the right resources, and the right opportunities into your life. It's like the universe can sense your unwavering commitment, your deep-rooted determination to leave a lasting legacy, and it responds accordingly. Doors start opening up, connections are made, and the path forward starts to unfold in ways that you couldn't have possibly imagined. But of course, getting clear on your why is just one piece of the puzzle. The other key element is to cultivate an unshakable belief in yourself and your ability to achieve your biggest dreams and goals. Because let's be honest, my friends, there are going to be times when the doubts and the fears start to creep in, when that sense of unwavering determination starts to waver. And in those moments, if you don't have a deep-rooted belief in yourself and your ability to succeed, it can be all too easy to get derailed, to start questioning whether or not you have what it takes. But that's where the power of self-belief comes in. You see, when you've truly cultivated that unshakable confidence in your own potential, when you know in the deepest recesses of your being that you're capable of achieving anything you set your mind to, it becomes this unstoppable force that carries you through even the toughest of obstacles. It's like this inner fire, this unwavering conviction that refuses to be extinguished, no matter what life throws your way. And the more you nurture and strengthen that sense of self-belief, the more it becomes a natural, ingrained part of who you are. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but Jim, how do I actually go about developing that level of self-belief? It's not like I can just snap my fingers and make it happen. And you're absolutely right, my friends. Cultivating unshakable self-belief, it's not something that happens overnight. It's a journey, a daily practice of reaffirming your worth, your capabilities, and your limitless potential. But you know what the good news is? There are so many powerful tools and strategies you can use to make this process a little bit easier. Things like affirmations, visualization exercises, and daily gratitude practices. They can all play a huge role in reshaping your mindset and instilling that deep-rooted sense of self-belief. And the best part is, the more you engage with these practices, the more they start to become second nature. It's like you're retraining your brain, teaching it to focus on the positive, to see the possibilities instead of the obstacles. And let me tell you, my friends, when you've got that kind of mindset, when you're operating from a place of unwavering self-belief, it has this incredible way of manifesting in your external reality. Suddenly, the world around you starts to respond in kind, opening up new doors and opportunities that you never even imagined were possible. But of course, cultivating self-belief and a powerful, why are just the first steps on this journey of leaving a lasting legacy? The next key element is to surround yourself with the right people, those who are going to support, challenge, and empower you to reach new heights. Because let's be honest, my friends, we're all human, and there are going to be times when even the most determined and focused of us start to falter. And in those moments, it's the people in our lives, the ones who believe in us and our vision, who can make all the difference. Think about it. When you've got a network of individuals who are constantly pushing you to be better, who are holding you accountable to your biggest goals and dreams, it creates this incredible synergistic effect. You start to feed off of each other's energy, to challenge and inspire one another, to reach new levels of greatness. And the more you cultivate that kind of supportive, uplifting community, the more it becomes this unstoppable force that carries you through even the toughest of obstacles. Because let's be honest, my friends, no one achieves true, lasting success in a vacuum. We all need that network of like-minded individuals who are going to have our backs, who are going to be there to catch us when we stumble and lift us back up. But it's not just about having a supportive network, my friends. It's also about being selective, about choosing the people you surround yourself with intention and care. Because the truth is, the company you keep, it has a profound impact on your ability to stay the course, to maintain that sense of unwavering self-belief and determination. So I want you to take a long, hard look at the individuals in your life right now. Are they the kind of people who are going to challenge you, push you to reach new heights, and remind you of your limitless potential when the going gets tough? Or are they the ones who might inadvertently drag you down, who will use their own doubts and insecurities to try to convince you that your dreams are out of reach? Because let me tell you, my friends, the power of your network, the people you surround yourself with, it can't be overstated. When you've got that community of like-minded individuals, all committed to the same vision of leaving a lasting legacy, it creates this incredible ripple effect that just keeps growing and growing. Suddenly, you're not just working towards your own personal goals and dreams, but you're part of something bigger, something more powerful. You're creating a movement, a wave of positive, transformative energy that has the potential to touch and uplift countless lives. And you know what the best part is? When you start to cultivate that kind of supportive, empowering network, it has this incredible way of attracting even more of the same. It's like a magnet, drawing in the resources, the opportunities, and the connections that you need to take your impact to the next level. Because let's be honest, my friends, when you're surrounded by people who truly believe in you, who are going to champion your vision and support you every step of the way, it unlocks a level of creativity, innovation, and sheer determination that you might not have even known was possible. Suddenly, the obstacles that might have derailed you in the past start to become mere speed bumps on the road to your ultimate destination. You get resourceful, you get innovative, and you find a way to make it happen no matter what. And as you continue to navigate those challenges with unwavering focus and determination, as you demonstrate what's possible when you refuse to be held back, You start to inspire and empower those around you in ways that you can't even begin to imagine. Because let's be real, my friends, when you're living and breathing that energy of give the world a reason to remember your name, when you're consistently taking bold action in the pursuit of your vision, it's like a magnetic force that starts to draw in others who are hungry for that kind of transformative experience. Suddenly, you find yourself at the center of this incredible network of support and collaboration, all working together towards a common goal of leaving a lasting legacy. And as you continue to push each other forward, to refuse to be deterred by the obstacles that come your way, you start to create this unstoppable momentum that just keeps building and building. It's like this snowball effect, my friends, where each small victory, each step forward, no matter how seemingly insignificant, just fuels the next. And before you know it, you're achieving things that you never even dreamed were possible. All because you made the decision to commit to this journey of leaving a mark on the world. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Okay, Jim, that all sounds great. But what about when things don't go according to plan? What about when life throws me a curveball that seems completely out of my control? Well, my friends, that's where the final key element comes into play. The power of adaptability and resilience. Because let's be honest, no matter how laser focused and determined we might be, no matter how clear our vision or how unwavering our commitment to leaving a lasting legacy, there are always going to be things that come up that we simply can't foresee or control. It's the job that gets eliminated, the relationship that falls apart, the health crisis that emerges out of nowhere. These are the kinds of challenges that can knock even the most driven and accomplished individuals off course if they're not careful. But you know what, my friends? The true mark of someone who has mastered the art of giving the world a reason to remember their name. It's not that they're immune to those challenges, it's how they respond to them. It's because when you've cultivated that level of self-belief, that unwavering determination to leave your mark, you don't let those curveballs derail you. Instead, you adapt, you get creative, and you find a way to navigate the obstacle and keep moving forward. Maybe it means pivoting your business strategy or exploring a new creative outlet. Maybe it means leaning on your support system to help you through a difficult personal situation. Whatever it is, the key is to approach it with the same kind of relentless focus and resourcefulness that you've brought to everything else in your life. Because, my friends, the truth is the path to greatness, the journey towards leaving a lasting legacy, it's never going to be a straight, easy line. There are always going to be twists and turns, unexpected challenges that try to knock you off course. But when you learn to tap into that well of adaptability and resilience, when you refuse to be deterred by the obstacles that come your way, that's when you truly start to unlock the power to achieve truly extraordinary things. It's like you're weaving this intricate tapestry of resilience, each challenge you overcome becoming a thread that strengthens the overall fabric of your character. And the more you practice that art of adapting and persevering, the more it becomes a natural, ingrained part of who you are. Suddenly, those curveballs that might have knocked you off course in the past, they start to become mere speed bumps on the road to your ultimate destination. You approach them with a calm, focused determination, knowing that no matter what life throws your way, you've got the tools and the mindset to navigate it and come out even stronger on the other side. And you know what the best part is, my friends? When you start to embody that level of adaptability and resilience, it has this incredible way of inspiring and empowering those around you as well. Because let's be honest, in a world that's constantly changing, where uncertainty and volatility seem to be the name of the game, having that rock-solid foundation, that unwavering sense of self-belief and determination, it's like a beacon of hope and possibility. Suddenly, the people in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues, they start to see you as this pillar of strength, this living, breathing example of what's possible when you refuse to be defined by the limitations of your circumstances. And as they witness you navigating those challenges with such grace and resilience, it starts to ignite that same kind of fire within them. They see the incredible things you're able to achieve, the impact you're able to make, and they can't help but start to believe that maybe, just maybe, they too can reach those same heights. And the more you continue to demonstrate what's possible, the more that ripple effect starts to spread touching and transforming the lives of everyone it comes into contact with. Because at the end of the day, my friends, that's what this is all about. Not just achieving your own personal goals and dreams, but using that success, that unwavering commitment to leaving your mark, to inspire and uplift those around you. To be a living, breathing testament to the power of self-belief, determination, and unshakable. And you know what? The beautiful thing is, it doesn't matter what your specific vision or mission might be. Whether you're working to start your own business, to climb the corporate ladder, to make a difference in your community, the principles are the same. It's the power of adaptability, of refusing to be deterred by the obstacles that come your way. It's a universal key to unlocking true, lasting success. So let's do this, my friends. Let's commit to this journey of leaving a legacy that will outlast us all. Let's get crystal clear on our why. Let's cultivate that unshakable self-belief. And let's surround ourselves with a network of like-minded individuals who are going to challenge and support us every step of the way. And when the curveballs come, as they inevitably will, let's meet them head-on with a spirit of adaptability and resilience that simply refuses to be deterred. Because the truth is, my friends, the only limits that exist are the ones we place on ourselves. And when we learn to shatter those limits, to redefine what's possible, the impact we can have on the world around us becomes truly limitless. So let's get to work, shall we? Let's start taking those bold, confident steps forward, no matter what obstacles might try to get in our way. Let's show the world what we're made of, and let's watch as the magic starts to unfold. It's because the future is ours for the taking, my friends, and I can't wait to see the incredible things we're able to achieve when we refuse to be held back. Now, I know that for some of you, this might all sound a bit daunting, a bit overwhelming. After all, leaving a lasting legacy, giving the world a reason to remember your name, those are lofty goals that can feel like a mountain to climb. But let me tell you, my friends, it's not as impossible as it might seem. In fact, I'd argue that the first and most important step on this journey is simply to start. Take that very first step, however small or seemingly insignificant it might be, and to just keep moving forward, one foot in front of the other. Because the truth is the path to greatness, the path to leaving a mark on the world. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And it's not about trying to do everything all at once to achieve everything you've ever dreamed of overnight. It's about building momentum, about taking consistent, purposeful action that slowly but surely propels you towards your ultimate destination. And you know what the beautiful thing is? Even the smallest of steps, the most seemingly insignificant of actions, they can have a profound ripple effect when they're fueled by that unwavering sense of purpose and determination. Think about it. A single idea, a single conversation, a single moment of inspiration, it can be the spark that ignites an entire movement. And when you've got that kind of mindset, when you're committed to making your mark on the world, no matter how big or small the action might be, it has the potential to set off a chain reaction that changes lives, transforms communities, and leaves an indelible legacy. So don't get caught up in trying to do everything at once, my friends. Instead, focus on taking that very first step, on making that very first move towards bringing your vision to life. And then once you've got that momentum going, keep building on it day by day, step by step, until you've created something truly remarkable. Because the truth is, when you're operating from a place of profound why, when you've got that unshakable self-belief and determination to succeed, there's no limit to what you can achieve. The path might not always be straight or easy, but if you stay the course, if you refuse to be deterred by the obstacles that come your way, I can promise you the impact you'll have on the world will be nothing short of extraordinary. So let's do this, my friends. Let's show the world what we're made of. Let's give them a reason to remember our names, to remember the indelible mark that we've left on this world. And let's do it together as a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to lifting each other up and creating a better, more vibrant future for all. It's because the time is now, my friends. The world is waiting, and it's up to us to step up and answer the call. So let's get to work, let's make it happen, and let's watch as Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Loss, failure, Jim, aren't those things we're supposed to avoid at all costs? Aren't they the enemies of personal growth and achievement? Well, my friends, let me tell you, Nothing could be further from the truth. You see, when it comes to unlocking your full potential, when it comes to reaching the highest levels of success and fulfillment, sometimes the very thing you need most is a good, old-fashioned loss or setback. Because let me tell you, it's often in those moments of perceived failure that we find the seeds of our greatest triumphs. Now, I'm not saying that losing or failing is easy. Heck, no one enjoys the sting of defeat or the disappointment of not achieving their goals. But the truth is, my friends, those difficult experiences, they have a way of shaping us, of forging us into the kind of resilient, adaptable, and unstoppable individuals that are capable of achieving truly remarkable things. Because think about it, when you're sailing along, when everything's going your way, it's easy to get complacent, to start taking your blessings for granted. But when you hit a roadblock, when you experience a loss or a setback, it has a way of jolting you awake, of forcing you to confront the harsh realities of your situation and ask yourself the tough questions. What am I doing wrong? Where do I need to improve? How can I learn from this experience and come back even stronger? And it's in wrestling with those questions and having the courage to face our shortcomings and weaknesses head on that we unlock the true power of growth and transformation. Because let's be real, my friends, the road to success, it's not a straight, easy path. It's a winding, twisting journey filled with ups and downs, triumphs and failures, moments of pure joy and utter despair. And the individuals who ultimately achieve the greatest levels of success, they're the ones who have learned to embrace and leverage those challenges, to use them as stepping stones to even greater heights. Think about the greatest innovators, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most celebrated artists and visionaries of our time. Do you think they got to where they are without facing their fair share of losses and setbacks? Heck no! In fact, I would argue that it's precisely those experiences of failure and disappointment that have fueled their greatest breakthroughs and achievements. You see, my friends, when you're operating at the highest levels of human potential, when you're pushing the boundaries of what's possible, failures and losses are not just inevitable. They're essential. They're the crucible in which our character is forged, the catalyst that ignites our deepest reserves of creativity, resilience, and determination. And when you learn to reframe those experiences, to see them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and transformation, that's when the real magic starts to happen. Suddenly, those losses and setbacks, they become the very thing that propels you forward, that fuels your rise to even greater levels of success and fulfillment. But of course, embracing failure and loss. It's not as easy as it might sound. It requires a fundamental shift in mindset, a willingness to let go of the ego and the need for constant validation and approval. Because let's be honest, our society is so obsessed with the idea of perfection, of never making a mistake, that it can be really hard to open ourselves up to the messiness and uncertainty of the learning process. And that's where the first key strategy comes into play. The power of a growth mindset. You see, my friends, when it comes to unlocking the true potential of our losses and setbacks, it all starts with cultivating a deep, unwavering belief in our capacity for growth and improvement. It's about letting go of the fixed, rigid mindset that tells us we're either born with certain abilities or we're not. And instead, embracing the idea that our potential is limitless, that with the right mindset and the right approach, we can achieve truly remarkable things. And the great thing about a growth mindset is that it doesn't just apply to our abilities. It applies to our entire approach to life. It's about seeing every challenge, every obstacle, every perceived failure, not as something to be avoided or feared, but as an opportunity to learn, to expand our horizons, and to push ourselves to even greater heights. Because let's be real, my friends, the world is in a constant state of flux, and the ability to adapt, to be flexible and resilient in the face of change, it's become an absolutely essential skill for anyone who's serious about achieving truly remarkable things. And when you approach your life and your goals with a growth mindset, when you're constantly seeking out new experiences and opportunities to learn and grow, you unlock a level of adaptability and resilience that just can't be matched. Suddenly, those losses and setbacks that might have once derailed you, they start to feel more like speed bumps on the road to your greatness. And the more you practice this mindset of embracing challenges and seeing them as opportunities for growth, the more you start to cultivate a deep, unwavering sense of confidence and self-belief that just refuses to be shaken. And you know what the best part is, my friends? When you start to embody this growth mindset, when you make the decision to see your losses and failures as stepping stones to even greater success, it has this incredible way of inspiring and uplifting those around you as well. Because let's be honest, in a world that's constantly trying to paint a picture of perfection, of success without struggle, having someone in your life who's willing to openly share their experiences of failure and the lessons they've learned from them, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's a reminder that the path to greatness is rarely a straight, easy line, and that the true measure of a person's character isn't in their ability to avoid mistakes, but in their willingness to learn from them and come back even stronger. And as the people in your life witness you navigating those challenges with such grace and resilience, as they see the incredible things you're able to achieve by embracing a growth mindset, it starts to ignite that same kind of fire within them. They see the possibilities that are opened up when you refuse to be defined by your limitations. And they can't help but start to believe that maybe, just maybe, they too can reach those same heights. It's like this ripple effect of inspiration and empowerment that just keeps spreading, touching, and transforming the lives of everyone it comes into contact with. And the more people that get swept up in it, the more it starts to become this unstoppable force for positive change in the world. Because at the end of the day, my friends, that's what this is all about. Not just achieving your own personal goals and dreams, but using that success, that unwavering commitment to growth and self-improvement to make a real and lasting difference in the lives of others. And you know what the truly remarkable thing is? It doesn't matter what your specific ambitions might be. Whether you're aiming to start your own business, to climb the corporate ladder, to make a meaningful impact in your community. The principles are the same. The power of embracing failure and loss. It applies across the board. Because at the end of the day, true, lasting success. It's not about the individual accolades or the material rewards. It's about the positive change you create, the lives you touch, the ripple effect that your actions have on the world around you. And when you learn to live and breathe that kind of higher purpose, when you commit to that level of holistic personal growth and development, you unlock a power within yourself that allows you to achieve things that you never even thought possible. Not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of everyone who crosses your path. So let's do this, my friends. Let's commit to this journey of embracing our failures and losses, of seeing them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for transformation and growth. Let's get crystal clear on our why. Let's paint a vivid picture of the vision we're working towards. And let's show up day in and day out with the kind of unwavering determination and resilience that's going to make it a reality. Because I can promise you, the rewards on the other side of that commitment, the personal growth and the positive impact you'll have on the world around you, it's going to be nothing short of extraordinary. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's start taking those bold, confident steps forward, no matter what obstacles might try to get in our way. Let's surround ourselves with a network of like-minded individuals who are committed to the same vision of growth and self-improvement. And let's watch as the universe conspires to support and uplift us, clearing the path and opening up incredible new possibilities that we never even knew existed. You see, the thing about loss and setbacks is that they have a way of shaking us to our core, of forcing us to confront the harsh realities of our situation and really dig deep to uncover the lessons and insights that can propel us to even greater heights. And make no mistake, my friends, those lessons, they're not always easy to stomach. In fact, they can be downright painful and uncomfortable at times. But the truth is, it's in those moments of struggle and adversity that we have the greatest opportunity to grow, to evolve, and to become the kind of resilient, adaptable, and unstoppable individuals that are capable of achieving truly remarkable things. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. All right, Jim, I get it. Losses and failures are important for growth and development. But how the heck do I actually go about embracing and leveraging them in a way that leads to bigger wins down the road? Well, my friends, that's where the second key strategy comes into play, the power of a clear, compelling vision. You see, when it comes to turning our losses and setbacks into catalysts for even greater success, it's not enough to just have a growth mindset and a willingness to learn from our mistakes. We also need to have a crystal clear understanding of where we're ultimately trying to go, a vivid, emotionally charged vision of the future that we're working to create. Because let's be honest, my friends, when we're in the midst of a loss or a failure, it can be all too easy to get bogged down in the pain and disappointment of the moment. We can start to lose sight of the bigger picture, to forget about the incredible possibilities that lie ahead of us if we just have the courage to keep pushing forward. But when you have a clear, compelling vision, one that's rooted in a deep sense of purpose and fueled by a burning desire to make a positive impact, it has a way of providing the anchor, the North Star that keeps you grounded and focused, even in the midst of the most challenging circumstances. Suddenly, those losses and setbacks, they start to feel less like roadblocks and more like opportunities to course correct, to fine-tune your approach and get even closer to the realization of your most ambitious goals and dreams. And the best part is, my friends, when you couple that clear vision with a growth mindset and a willingness to learn from your mistakes, it unlocks this incredible synergistic effect that just propels you forward at an exponential rate. You see, the more you're able to reframe your losses and failures as valuable learning experiences, the more you start to see them not as obstacles to be avoided, but as essential stepping stones on the path to your ultimate success. And the clearer and more compelling your vision becomes, the more you're able to channel that drive and determination into taking consistent, focused action towards its realization. It's this beautiful self-reinforcing cycle of growth, adaptation, and unstoppable forward momentum that just refuses to be denied. And the more you embrace and leverage it, the more you start to see your life and your achievements transform in ways you never even imagined possible. But of course, as powerful as that synergy between vision, mindset, and action can be, it's really just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to turning your losses and failures into catalysts for even greater success. Because at the end of the day, my friends, true personal growth and transformation, it's not just about developing sharper thinking skills or a more efficient approach to goal setting. It's about cultivating a deep, holistic understanding of the intricate relationship between our thoughts, our emotions, and our behaviors. And that's where the third key strategy comes into play, the power of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. You see, for too long, we've been operating under the assumption that success is all about logic, facts, and analytical thinking. But the reality is, my friends, the health and functioning of our minds are inextricably linked to the health and functioning of our emotional well-being. And when you start to approach personal growth and high achievement from a truly integrated perspective, when you make the commitment to develop a heightened sense of self-awareness and emotional intelligence, that's when the real magic starts to happen. Suddenly, those losses and setbacks that might have once sent you into a tailspin of negative emotions and self-doubt, they start to feel more like opportunities to practice your skills of resilience, adaptability, and emotional regulation. You learn to observe your thoughts and feelings with a sense of detachment, to see them not as facts, but as temporary states that you have the power to influence and transform. And the more you continue to invest in this holistic approach to personal development, the more you start to experience these profound, life-changing breakthroughs. Maybe it's a newfound ability to bounce back from disappointment with renewed energy and determination, or perhaps it's a surge of creative inspiration that allows you to transform your losses into your greatest triumphs, or hell. It might even be a deep, abiding sense of inner peace and emotional resilience that helps you navigate the ups and downs of life with a greater sense of grace and equanimity. And you know what the best part is, my friends? When you start to embody this integrated, whole-person approach to personal growth, it has this incredible way of inspiring and uplifting those around you as well. Because let's be real, in a world that's constantly trying to portray success as this pristine, effortless endeavor, having that holistic systems-level understanding of what it means to be truly high-performing, it's like a breath of fresh air. Suddenly, The people in your life, your family, your friends, your colleagues, they start to see you as this beacon of possibility, this living, breathing example of what can happen when you refuse to let your losses and failures define you. And as they witness you navigating the challenges of life with such grace, resilience, and emotional intelligence, it starts to ignite that same kind of fire within them. They see the incredible things you're able to achieve, the positive impact you're able to make, and they can't help but start to believe that maybe, just maybe, they too can reach those same heights. It's like this ripple effect of inspiration and empowerment that just keeps spreading, touching and transforming the lives of everyone it comes into contact with. And the more people that get swept up in it, the more it starts to become this unstoppable force for good in the world. Because at the end of the day, my friends, that's what this is all about. Not just achieving your own personal goals and dreams, but using that success, that unwavering commitment to growth and self-improvement to make a real and lasting difference in the lives of others. And you know what the truly remarkable thing is? It doesn't matter what your specific ambitions might be, whether you're aiming to start your own business, to climb the corporate ladder, to make a meaningful impact in your community, the principles are the same. The power of embracing failure and loss, it applies across the board. Because at the end of the day, true, lasting success, it's not about the individual accolades or the material rewards. It's about the positive change you create, the lives you touch, the ripple effect that your actions have on the world around you. And when you learn to live and breathe that kind of higher purpose, when you commit to that level of holistic personal growth and development, you unlock a power within yourself that allows you to achieve things that you never even thought possible. Not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of everyone who crosses your path. So let's do this, my friends. Let's commit to this journey of embracing our failures and losses, of seeing them not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for transformation and growth. Let's get crystal clear on our why. Let's paint a vivid picture of the vision we're working towards. And let's show up day in and day out with the kind of unwavering determination and resilience that's going to make it a reality. It's because I can promise you the rewards on the other side of that commitment, the personal growth and the positive impact you'll have on the world around you, it's going to be nothing short of extraordinary. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's start taking those bold, confident steps forward, no matter what obstacles might try to get in our way. Let's surround ourselves with a network of like-minded individuals who are committed to the same vision of growth and self-improvement. And let's watch as the universe conspires to support and uplift us, clearing the path and opening up incredible new possibilities that we never even knew existed. Because, my friends, the truth is, when you fully commit to this process of embracing failure and loss, when you make the decision to see them not as enemies, but as allies in your pursuit of greatness,